You will hear other vehicles in the sighting. Everyone is really loving this time with Kuchava. You'll also hear the radio. I do have to keep it on in the east. But let's just listen and see what happens. So it definitely seems like the older Ntsumie gets, the more she puts Kuchava in these positions. Calling, 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 calling. And remember, this is normal. Every young leopard needs to explore. Frankfurt, yes, she absolutely could make her calls louder. She's not calling at full blast at the moment. So if she wants to, she can crouch back down on the ground and call downwards so that it echoes up just like a hyena does. She can do that. Or just like this now, she just gives it a little bit more gas. She just calls louder. What she needs to be careful of, though, is if she calls too much, too loudly in one area, that will attract other predators. Hyenas, other leopards. Oh, hello, gorgeous. I feel very lucky. Coming right in front of Rusty. This is amazing. We are being so spoiled today. She's going back towards the road now. So we're just off the road, only about 10 meters or so. She keeps looking southwest, almost back towards the airstrip of Chitwa. Rashan, like any good leopard mum, she's calling for Ntsumie to try and get her to come back this way. She wants to keep Ntsumie close by when she is able to. And this is for safety. So Ntsumie is still young. She's not yet independent. The safest place to be is with Kuchava. But of course, when Kuchava has to go hunting or marking the territory or any of that, then it is super important that Ntsumie stays in a general area. And it looks like Ntsumie's gone walkabout. And so Kuchava's just trying to make sure we're not going to move as of yet. We're just letting the other vehicle come in as well. Because Kuchava's moving, she is giving us a bit of a run for our money here. But at least I feel like we've got the best views today, hey Panda? Of everyone, we've had the best views of her. She's just kind of gravitated towards us. But she definitely wants to make sure Ntsumie is safe. So it's a combination of, all right, come back here so that I can make sure you're all right, and stay with me so you stay safe. Wow. She's cool. calling with her whole body now. You see, this is how she makes it louder. She soared, properly soared, with her whole body. That was unreal. She is slowly coming back down towards the road. But we won't be able to stay for too much longer now. There will be other vehicles wanting to come in. She is looking amazing. Look at her. She's trying to get some height now. If she calls from up there, the call might go further. Station on standby 1 for Kuchava lock. No one's replying. Cielo, that's very true. Thandi used to call my ribs, and she used to call and call and call, and he used to ignore her, and I'm sure when she found him eventually she would want to smack his bottom if she could. She would have disciplined him. And I'm sure Kuchava feels exactly the same way about Ntsumie. But remember, even Tlalamba, calling and calling at the junction of Drakensberg Central Road, calling and calling and calling and calling and calling and calling. And we sat and we thought, goodness gracious, where have these cubs gone? And then all of a sudden, as we were leaving, they came bounding out a cheetah cut line. So this is normal. This is a normal part of a mom's life in a leopard's paws. But I'm sure it must get frustrating. You know, she must worry. It's a natural instinct for her to want to worry about Ntsumie.